We are talking about blush today. I'm gonna go over the blush options and then also application and placement fast. This has got to be fast. There's basically two different types of blushes. There's cream blush and then there's powder blush. The powder blush that Senegence offers is called Silver Rose, and it comes in a little container like this. You apply it with a fluffy blush brush. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. So that is not the one I'm covering today, but I will link it up above for you if you're interested. It's a really great go-to quick, easy option. It's a really beautiful cool toned blush that has a bit of a shimmer in it. So you're kind of getting your blush and highlight in one. Next up is a cream blush, and this is a little bit of a trickier application, but the nice thing about cream blushes is that they kind of melt into the skin, so they look a lot more natural, like you just have this beautiful natural flush. And they also typically wear a lot longer than a powder blush, which is nice, especially in the summertime, or if you've got long work days or something like that, they're gonna stay on your face a lot longer. With Senegence, there are two cream products that can be used for blush. The first one is Shadowsense, which is a cream to powder eyeshadow, but you can use it on your cheek as a blush as well. And then Blushsense. Blushsense is a cream blush. It's a little bit of a thinner product, a little bit easier to blend. It's extremely pigmented, so a tiny tube like this will last you a very, very long time. It dries down to more of a dewier skin-like finish. It's not super glossy and dewy, but it does just look like a really beautiful natural flush to your skin. Shadowsense is actually a cream to powder eyeshadow, but it works beautifully as a blush as well. It's a little bit of a thicker product than the Blushsense is, so it is a little more difficult to blend, but once you practice it, it's super easy. It dries down to a matte finish, so if you're someone that likes a matte look, the Shadowsense is a really great option for blush, and it's gonna last all day, which is so nice. You're not gonna have to worry about your blush rubbing off. Yeah, I'm gonna combine because I used on my eyes, on this outer edge of my eyes, I actually used this combo. I did Pink Berry Blushsense and Pink Ruby Shimmer, so I kind of want to get that same color on my cheeks. So one thing I love about Senegence products is you can mix and match them and combine them and use them in multiple different places on the face, so it helps you create a really monochromatic look. I don't have to worry about trying to find a blush color that's gonna exactly match this eyeshadow color. I'm just gonna use the exact same thing. So for application, I like to use a smaller brush with cream blushes. I feel like I have a little bit more control over it that way. And the density of this brush is nice because it blends it out really well. So this is the F05. It's actually the same brush that I use for bronzing and contouring as well. I have two different brushes. So this is my bronzer brush, this is my blush brush. And then application, you want to put the product on a surface first and then dip your brush into it. So I'm actually just gonna use the back of my hand. I'm talking so fast because I really don't have a whole lot of time right now, so I'm trying to hurry. And I also want this video to be short-ish. Okay, so I've actually got a combo. I've got Pink Berry Blushsense and Pink Ruby Shimmer Shadowsense. This is limited edition, but really any pink Shadowsense can be used. And the way that I'm gonna apply it, this is the same application technique that I would use if I was using either one of these alone. I just happen to be mixing today to create the perfect color. Okay, so got the two on the back of my hand, and then I mix them around. Whether I'm mixing a product or just using a single color, I still do this. I still spread it out because I want it to cover a bigger surface so that when I go to dip my brush into it, my brush is getting evenly coated. If I just left the one dot and I dip my brush on it, it's gonna put just a dot on my brush and be much harder to blend out. Your brush is your tool, so you really wanna coat your brush with the product and then a light hand. Now for application, I don't like to smile and put it there because then when you drop, it drops the blush down. And the point of blush is to give a nice natural flush to your cheeks, and it also can help lift the face. So instead of smiling and dropping, you can do that to kind of see where the tops of your cheekbones are, but I leave my face rested when I go to apply. So I have a rested face right now, and I actually am gonna apply, I'm keeping out of this area and kind of like the, I don't know, the edge of the white. Like I don't wanna take the blush past the colored part of my eye, the iris, is that what it's called? Yeah, the iris of my eye. I'm actually doing this in my camera viewfinder right now. Okay, so here's the mirror. Light, like the lightest pressure. You can always go back and add more, but taking away is hard. So light pressure, and I swirl it and I take it back into my hairline as well. And you can see what a major difference that makes from this side to this side. That's one of the reasons I put my hair back, so you can see the difference of blush, no blush. So yeah, that is blush application. Blush is used on my eyes. I did it on my face. I don't have anything on my lips, but I could even take this brush and dab it on my lips to give them a little flush of natural color. All right, that is all I've got for you today. I'm gonna go finish off the other side, but I wanted to end the video like this so you can see the difference. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.